Hey, my name is Dylan. I'm making this video because I want to share something with you guys. This is my first ever video. I basically want to start posting videos here, even like just thoughts, clients results, strategies, sales, like a lot of different things. But for this video, I want to talk about one thing, one mindset shift that I have. Basically, I I've been thinking for that thing like probably last week. And by the way, I don't have a perfect English, so if I'm making one or two mistakes or even more, that's why. I also I'm also doing this in English because I want to practice. So yeah, basically to give you like a little bit more of context, I'm 20, and I've been doing this online thing, entrepreneur, SMMA, all that stuff for about probably 2.5 years from now. I start helping real estate agents in Colombia. It took me like 10, 10 months to sign my first client, and it was like in a commission basis. But long story short, then I moved to Mexico, not like for living, but what I mean is like I started calling and having clients from Mexico. So basically then I was really I couldn't figure out like the service delivery. Now, with the knowledge I have now, I've been thinking that it was not that much like a problem of marketing. It was more like a sales problem, or like a uh, nurture system problem or something, because I was getting them leads, but then yeah, I had some problems with that. But the thing, what I want to talk about is like the mindset, because all this period of time I was having like a survive uh mindset, like I have to do this or I will die, because that is what most of the entrepreneurs and most of the guys tell you on YouTube, like burn all the boats, like like make yourself in a really tough position, so the only the only result that you can have is success or die. Because like in hindsight, like having that pressure makes sense, like having that pressure is going to make you better, and it kind of do it. But the thing is, I've been noticing, not only with myself but also with other people I talk with, some friends that I have, and yeah, that are in the same industry, agencies and all that stuff, that in most of the cases, all that pressure like it really don't help you at all, because you are already in a difficult position, like you are trying to do something that is already hard. um and I'm not saying that you don't have to take risks. I feel that risks are good, but what I'm talking is like this conversation with yourself, like you thinking like there is no other way, like I have to figure out this or I'm going to die, because at the end of the day you are just generating more anxiety. Like the situation is already stressful, and you are adding more stress on top of that. So I was doing that just cause, I mean, because that's what all the entrepreneurs told you. But the thing here is that these days, like I honestly, when I was having like that type of mindset, I literally stopped doing agency, because I was needing money, because I'm living on my own, so I have expenses. So at the beginning, I was working on a part-time job. Then I had an opportunity with a good friend, like helping him with his agency. So at the point that I got is that I'm having money, for my expenses. I'm having money for my food, for the floor, and all that stuff. And this is the topic of the video. That was the context. Like, I started making me this question, like, why should I work? Like, now I have I have food, I have uh, a floor, so why should I work? And I did that question because, like, I was trying to realize, like, why should I put myself in that type of position? Because that type of position is really painful, because doing these things is not easy at all. So talking with some friends and even talking with ChatGPT, I would recommend it. I'm not sure if that is good long term, but I'm doing it right now and it works for me. The thing is that I realized that I don't have to work because I was asking literally ChatGPT, like, why should I work? And he said, like, you don't have to. And that's like the mindset shift. My mindset shift is that I don't really have to work. I can choose to work. That's the thing. So now I realized that I was like needing that urgency, that survive mindset that got me here to to keep working, because now I don't have that urgency. So I was thinking, like, well, why should I work? Like, I'm not dying, like, if it's like the only way my mind know that they have to work is because they need to work to survive. But now I'm not in that position. So now I have the option. I can choose to work because you can really choose two paths in life. You can just be comfortable, like having food, having floor, have like hanging up with friends, all that stuff. That is not bad if that is what you want to do. Or you can put yourself in on uncomfortable positions because that is what are going to get you the results that you want to have. So I realized that, yeah, like, I don't have to work. I could just be at my do like the minimum work possible, and the rest of the time spend it on YouTube, on Netflix, on all that stuff. I could do that. But do I really want to do it? Like, do I really want to have the type of results that life are going to give me? And I end up thinking that I don't want to, because I don't want my life to look flat, if that makes sense. Like, I don't want to be like about to die, 80 years old, looking back at my life, and like looking like, yeah, I just did the minimum work possible, and I saw a lot of movies and a lot of videos, and yeah, that's all. I want to look back and don't have regret. Like, don't regret about anything. Like, know that I have done everything I have, like everything I could to be the best version of myself. So this was like a huge mindset shift because back in the day I was looking at everything related to work like mm, like it was a bad thing. Like, I was the victim of the world and I had to do this, but I don't want to, but I had, you know? Because, for example, I was doing cold calls and I was thinking, like, why I need to do cold calls? But then my mind was thinking, like, yeah, but you don't have option. You don't have any options. Like, so you have to do it, even if it's painful. Because, yeah, like, I was like a with that victim mentality. But now it's completely different because now I don't have to work, you know? So when I get to those type of of situations when something is uncomfortable or painful. For example, cold calls. I'm not thinking why I'm doing cold calls. Like this is painful. I am thinking I'm putting myself in this position because I know that doing cold calls is what is going to get me to a meaningful life. It's going to get me to the life that I want. You know. So like your disposition, if that is a word, is completely different. Like you are more open to the work. You are not like looking at it like a bad thing. Like you're looking at it like your train, like your yeah, like the thing that are going to get you to the goal. So yeah, that is one of the things that it might help you or it might not, but I've realized that it's really helpful, at least for me. Does that mean that when I'm on a situation that I have to work because I have to survive, I'm going to go back to that mentality of a victim? No, that doesn't mean that because now with my mindset of like now, like with my actual mindset, if I'm going through those type of situations again, like I'm going to have pressure, I'm going to have stress, I'm going to have anxiety. That's normal. Like I'm a human. Like I can't really control it. But what I can control is like my inside talk with myself. I can I can say, okay, like I'm in a difficult position right now. I need to make this work, but I'm not going to hurt myself with my own thoughts, because that doesn't serve me at all. Like I'm going to be more intelligent and I'm going to just take off those thoughts and really focus on figure this out. So yeah, I think that's all. That's what I wanted to talk today. And yeah, I hope it like resonate with someone. And if it is, like I would like to know what you think about in the comments. So yeah, that's all. Have a good day. Bye bye.